We are doing a live giveaway today of Neo Numero Dos. So make sure you log on.
Let's see what they got.
Make sure you say Geekasaurus is number 1, Geekasaurus is numero uno. Whatever you want to say for your chance to win. The competition. What is going on, everybody? Morning, morning, man. What's going on? Doing a little more of Last of Us. Don't forget to throw in a Geekasaurus. It's number 1 for your chance to win that Neo 2. And then I'll take everybody and I'll put them on a randomizer to have a chance to win. Because that's what we do here. We just give people chances to win video games. That's what it's all about. Let's see here. I forgot where I left off. Been doing homework all day and I just forgot where I left off.
City's still filled with supplies.
So we gotta see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to post this on Facebook. Hang on real quick. Let me see. Okay, we're good. Alright. Let's see what I can do with this gun right now. Holy! Where the heck did this guy come from? Jesus.
Shit.
Of course, of course.
Go to hell! God damn it!
Ooh, look at that. In succession. Oh. Oh, I would have had her. Dang it. Gotcha. Gotcha. All headshots. That's how we do it. Now, can I make my weapons in peace here?
Fuck, people.
Alright. Let's see here. Ooh. We're about to make this gum 20 times better. Yes. Yes. Alright, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to destroy everybody and everything that comes my way. I'm about to go crazy right now. I'm about to go Rambo. If Rambo was a 18-year-old girl.
Pretty useful.
Yeah, man, this game's pretty sweet. In the beginning, it had a whole bunch of like cinematics. They looked amazing. So they're talking about I don't know if you've heard, but they're talking about making this game into an like I think HBO bought the rights to this. So HBO is planning to make a show of The Last of Us, which I think would be pretty freaking sweet. But apparently they're gonna like use parts and like bits and pieces of the game, but they're gonna kind of make it their own, so it's not gonna follow the actual game. Right, right. Yeah, so it should be pretty. It should be pretty interesting to say the least. I mean, I'd be definitely interested to see what they do with it. But I'm a big fan of Fallout and The Last of Us, so I'm pretty excited to see that. And HBO, man, HBO makes such great shows, so I'm really looking forward to that. Because for me, like Game of Thrones was amazing until they got to like the last 2 seasons where it just was trash. And then that ending, we're not even going to talk about that ending. I was like, what is going on right now? But that show, I think, like the first season was slow. Obviously, they had a lot of characters to start developing relationships and everything like that. So I got it. I mean, the first season is always, it always takes time. But then the second season hit. It started picking up, and then third, fourth, and fifth season of Game of Thrones was amazing. Just brilliant. And then after that, just all downhill. I was like, dang. They really want to do star sign. They really wanted to finish this up really quick, huh? Yeah, no, HBO just totally, yeah. There's not much else to say about it, other than they destroyed that whole series. And then I think that they were planning to do like a prequel to the Game of Thrones. I don't know if that's still happening. But yeah, they just, oh man, it still pisses me off. Still pisses me off thinking about it. I'm like, really? Damn. I couldn't believe it. I was like, thanks for ruining something so great. But what are you gonna do, right? It is what it is. We move on, and there's some other pretty great shows that are taking its place. I'm a pretty big yeah, no, I agree. But I mean, on Netflix, there's a show called Kingdom, and it takes place in like China, and it's about like zombies and everything like that. But like during the entire like dynasty era of China. It's actually really cool. And then they have The Last Kingdom, which is pretty cool. I definitely like those 2 shows on Netflix. But yeah, we'll see what they heard about that Lord of the Rings series. They were... So I belong to a group on Facebook, and it's like for extras and all that, you know. So if you want to be like on a show or something like that, and they were looking for... They had an advertisement on there for the Lord of the Rings series that they're planning to do, and they wanted ugly people, like ugly people, people that have scars, people that have missing teeth, people that have like just an odd look, so that they could play like the goblins and the orcs and all that other stuff. So I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. So I saw that and I thought that that was really awesome. Alright, where do I have to take that thing? I gotta take this somewhere. Puzzle time. Maybe up there? Let's see. Ah. Nope, nope, nope. That wasn't right. But, yeah, there's a lot of shows that they're talking about making. Have you seen, The Witcher? The Witcher was really, really well done. Oh, crap, crap. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Oh, The Boys. That was a really good one. That was a really, really good show. That's on Amazon. Yeah, that's a really good one. Oh, I think I know what I have to do with that. But I like the ending of that last season that they had of The Boys. Definitely like that. I recommend The Witcher, man. I definitely recommend that. It was really good. It was really, really good. I was pretty impressed with it. You know, I didn't know what to expect with Superman playing him, but it was good. Maybe I gotta start it from up here. Hey, hey! I did it.
That's pretty smart, Ellie.
I'm not sure. I don't think he will, but man, you won't be disappointed with The Witcher. You'll be like, holy crap, this is really good. This is really, really good. Oh crap, oh crap. Bless you, bless you. Alright, where do I have to go here? I feel like this game is just a big, long puzzle, man. It's like, where do I have to go? Oh, nice.
There's the hospital. Fuck. Thought I'd be closer.
Let me see. Say. But yeah, I know. I mean, I thought he did good as Superman. I really liked his role, and his Superman was kind of like darker. It was, you know, he's trying to figure out his role in life, and it just yeah. Heyo. So we'll see what they do, but man, there's a lot of stuff coming out, and I mean, Disney's trying to do their thing with Marvel and Star Wars. I'm really excited about that. I want to see what their plans are. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that Lord of the Rings series, and then that I forgot it'll come. Oh, the Last of Us series that's going to be coming out too. That should be a pretty cool series. And then we got some Narcos in between, you know. No, I saw that, you know, I've seen a bunch of advertisement for that Hamilton. I saw that it was on there because I've been watching, at the moment, I've just been rewatching The Simpsons on Disney. So I've been watching it from season 1 to like 26. Yeah, no, it did, but yeah. So when I get on there to watch The Simpsons, I see that Hamilton on there all the time. So I'm gonna have to check that out because I've heard nothing but good things from Hamilton. So I'll definitely have to check that out. But yeah, no, I agree with you that Star Wars, the last movie, you know, you could tell that they just wanted to end it. They just wanted to end it, and they wanted to just let it die. They're like, all right, we're done with this whole Skywalker saga. We're done with it. Just let it die. You know, and so. Oh, really? How long was it? Was it like a 2 hour, 3 hours? I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, what the freak was that? Oh yeah, just little buddy, ¿dónde estás? Yeah, but I'm. Oh shit! Geek Squad, what is going on? Oh, that's right. You have not watched Star Wars. That's right. I forgot about that. You are not a Star Wars watcher. I forgot. I forgot. Well, yeah, no, there wasn't much you could do with that. I mean, Disney didn't really care either. Disney just wanted to kill it. They just wanted to end it. So I mean, what can you really do? I mean, they were ready to let that thing die. I think obviously the best Star Wars movies. Oh damn! Oh damn!
Stop.
Holy crap. The best Star Wars movie to me was
Out of here.
okay. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for that. I will definitely make sure that I use as much hand sanitizer as possible. Safe distance.
Get outside.
Thank you. But I definitely think from the prequels, the third movie was the best. And then obviously you got into Star Wars for the original. But oh, they don't show up for me as so they show up for me as explained emojis. So right now I'm reading sanitizer, elbow cough, wash hands, social dist. That's how I'm reading it. It doesn't show up as emojis. Geek Squad, your whole family is winning. Your whole family won this last time. Your cousin, and I don't know if Deadshot is your cousin or something like that, but your whole crew. I'll just call him your crew. Oh my god. But I'm really looking forward to see what Disney decides to do with Marvel, actually. And I'm really waiting for The Mandalorian to come out, man. Like, what the heck? They need to hurry up. Okay. Geek Squad, we need to join your family so we could all win. Don't forget, I'm doing the Neo 2 giveaway as well. So, if you're interested in that, I'll probably do some gameplay here in a little bit, but if you're interested in that, make sure you just throw down some Geekasaurus so I can throw you into the randomizer on Friday. I'm sure not a lot of people are hyped up about Neo 2. Everybody's waiting for their Fortnite addicts. Okay. I figured because they're always talking about Fortnite. I mean, I'm actually not horrible at Fortnite, surprisingly. So I might have to do some Fortnite gameplay. Oh my god. Run away, you little dude. Hey, Kermit the Frog. Oh my goodness. Let me just heal myself a little bit here. But yeah, no, I think that's what I'm really looking forward to is seeing what Disney does with Star Wars and Marvel. We'll see. They could really horribly ruin it, or they could actually do something good with it. Get away from me. That'll teach her. That'll teach him. Dang. Well then. I mean, I just wanted to like show them I mean business, but dang. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna do a little gameplay on it, because I didn't realize that Neo was. I see you. Awesome. I'm so glad. I'm really glad about that. Because I wasn't sure how people really felt about him. I'm like, are people just doing it just to humor me? You know, I'm like, are they just like, oh yeah, thanks for your giveaway. You know, so that's really good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Because I want to do more giveaways and more giveaways. I've got a bunch of action figures to just give away. So, in the last 5 years, just to like give you a little bit of like where I'm coming from, in the last 5 years, I was buying like non-stop action figures. Like I was like, oh my god, like I'm a big collector. And so I would buy and buy and buy, and sometimes I'd buy like multiples of like one action figure, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I'm gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna have this huge collection. And then like NECA and all these other like Marvel Legends and NECA and McFarlane toys, they started getting greedy, and then they were coming out with like multiple different toys, and then they were like, oh, you got to get this one. This one has a specialty. Yeah. Like the Marvel Legends, like the new ones that came out. Oh, nice, nice. All right, that's awesome, Geek Squad. But yeah. William, I would buy like a lot of the Star Wars Black Series, a lot of the Marvel Legends, for the Build-A-Figures, and then I was going crazy. But then the thing is that then like Marvel and all those companies started getting really greedy, like super greedy. I shouldn't say Marvel; it's Hasbro that has the license for them, but they just started getting greedy, man. They were coming out with new figures like every couple weeks, and I was like, what the heck, man? Like, chill, like. And so it kind of upset me a little bit, because it was you couldn't just buy one. You had to buy like the whole thing. You had to buy like the entire collection, and it just was like, man, this is just too much. And then they were like, the quality of the action figures was kind of like lacking a little bit, and I'm just like, you know what? Like, they've done a lot better now, but it just was upsetting. So then I kind of lost that. I lost that interest, you know. So that's why I'm giving away like my whole collection. So you know what? Somebody out there will enjoy this. So I'm just slowly giving it away, because that's what it's all about. Giving it to somebody that's actually going to enjoy it. Here you go. Here's an action figure. Enjoy it, little buddy. Because those figures, man, those figures go up in price like that. Like, they only do like a limited run. So like the Marvel Legends, they'll come out, and they'll be out for like a month or maybe a month and a half, and then they start production on like the next wave. So then what happens is that these figures, they go up in price so quickly, man. It's like so regularly you can buy them for $20, and then you have them for like $20, and then they go up in price. They're like $40, $50 now. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I know I can definitely do that. I know I can definitely sell them on like eBay and on Amazon. But to be honest with you, it's like I look at it and I'm like, you know what? This will help me promote my channel. It's stuff that I already have. It's stuff that you know, because I'm a frugal buyer, man. I go to stores when they have sales. I'll like do all that. So a lot of these things I bought like on clearance. I bought on sales. So I'm just like, you know what? I would rather give it to somebody that would actually enjoy it, rather than like another like scalper that's just gonna sell it for profit later on. You know, it's like, dude, like, give it to the kids. Give it to the kids. Give it to people that are actually gonna enjoy it. Cause look, I got this bad boy right here, and he was selling for like, so you could buy him for $29.99, and like on Amazon and on eBay right now, there was a point that he was selling for like $100, and I'm just like, damn, what is going on here? But that just goes to show you how
Can't get to the street from here.
how fast the price goes up on those things. But I think now you can get it for like 40 or 50 bucks.
Head down to the
It's all
street.
about the hype. Like, I went to Toys R Us when they were going under, and I bought all the like. I just went crazy. Let's just put it that way. I went crazy. They're like, "Sir, would you like?" Yes, I'll take 3 of everyone. Give me. I had a problem. I was addicted, and I had a problem. Oh, crap. Oh, nice. Those walls, yeah, these walls look freaking sick. So, oh, I bet you will, Kermit. I bet you will. So, funny story. So, I'm in the real estate business, and real estate, like, that's what I do. I do acquisitions and stuff like that. And you see how this kind of wall looks here? Not as bad, but there was a wall there was a house that we went to go look at during the whole housing crisis of like 2008, 2009, when people were losing their houses like left and right. And this guy left his water running for months, like months and months and months. This guy left his water just running, okay? Because he was pissed off that he was losing his house, so he left his water just completely just running. And when we had gone in there, because we had to do like a clean out or something like that, we had gone in there, and from the second story all the way down, there was a wall just filled with just fungus and mushrooms and orange fungi and all this other stuff. And the guy that was with me was like, "Oh my god, look at this," and he starts touching it, and I'm like, "Dude, don't touch it!" And like the spores are just like oh, I'm like, all right, I'm walking out. I'm like, you're gonna have cancer, man. Like, this is not good, not good. But oh shit, see, start talking about it, and it gives me the yeah, but since it was still active, like the water was just running and running and running. They never shut off the water, because I think during that time they had passed a law or something like that you couldn't shut off people's power and anything like that, or utilities, without giving them a chance to pay. So yeah, it was bad. Like the rug was just soaked. It just smelled so bad. You could tell right away. So we had to rip up the carpet and everything like that. But they had to get a whole crew with hazmats and everything like that. But this wall reminds me of it. It was so crazy. but it was orange, like the spores and everything were like a deep orange. And I was like, oh, what is that? And the guy's like, oh, look, and he starts touching it, and it just goes, and it just starts breaking, and like the spores, you could just see them in the air. And I'm just like, what are you doing, dude? Don't touch that. Like, no. He was like, what? It's not gonna do anything. I was like, yeah. Yeah, you think it's not gonna do anything. But there's my little story of like, so it's kind of crazy to actually see this because that's kind of what it reminds me of. But obviously on a much smaller scale. No. That wall was done for, man. That wall was just. Yeah, it was bad. I mean, the things that I've seen in my. So when I started my career in like the real estate side of it, I started to do a lot of evictions and because that's all there was in 2008, 2009, 2010. So man, I've got some stories. Like I had a guy one time. Oh, man, this was bad. I had a guy one time. He had a wife and 2 daughters. Okay, he had a wife and 2 daughters. And so when you're getting evicted, you know you're getting evicted. You've gone to court. You get the letters. So this guy was Polish, I believe, and his wife was from Poland, so she didn't read English. So she didn't know what was going on because the guy was getting mail, and she didn't know what was going on because obviously she couldn't read the mail. So the day that we show up with the sheriff to like take out all their stuff, they didn't move anything. Like it looked like they were still living there and they didn't move a thing. Okay, so they had amazing furniture. They had really nice furniture. And unfortunately, when you're doing evictions, it's all about speed, okay? So the bank hires you because they want you to go fast. You know, they're like, go fast, take everything out. We don't care. They know that they're getting evicted. Just take it all out. So you don't have time to be like placing it in boxes and, you know, wrapping it up. And oh my God, they had really nice stuff. They had a china cabinet. I think that china cabinet, the stuff inside that china cabinet was worth thousands, okay? Like this stuff wasn't like stuff that you're gonna find at your grandma's. No, they spent their money. And all we had were black I feel so bad. All we had were black plastic bags. And we had to just throw the stuff in there. It was like, just throw it in there. Every piece of china broke. I guarantee it. Every piece of china broke. So we're about 3/4 of the way done, just throwing everything out, just dumping everything into the, because you got to put it on the curb. And they show up, and the guy's like, "What are you guys doing?" And it's like, dude, like, you knew this was happening. Like, you showed up to court. Like, what do you mean, what are we doing? Right? And the guy's like, no, oh my gosh, no. So he's getting pissed off. No, I get it. They definitely did have time, but still, it doesn't make you feel good. I mean, so like the little kids are there like, my stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God, no. And you know, long story short, okay, we like the majority of their stuff is broken at this point because we just had to throw it out. And yes, exactly. And guess what? After we do all this to their house, the guy goes, he's like, I'm gonna go to the bank. He goes to the bank and he gets the money. And I'm just like, really, dude? Like, really? He goes to the bank because goes to the bank, comes back in like half an hour, and he gets the money. And I'm just like, what? Like, I just stood there like, dude,
Fuck,
we
Seattle.
broke everything in your house while we were pulling it out. I was like, you could have avoided. You had the money. Oh my god, yeah, craziest story. That was the craziest story. But he had the money. He had the money. Brought it, and as soon as he gave her the cashier's check, she's like, "All right, we're good to go, guys." And I'm just like, okay. I to this day, I just don't, it just baffles me. It just baffles me. I'm like, how did you, I'm just like, how you had them, like, I just kept saying it to my guys. I was like, you had the money and you just, like, oh well, whatever. I mean, but yeah, that's one of my one of many of my stories in the real estate business. And yeah, I don't know if the lady divorced him or not. I've got no clue. Like, the guy seemed legit. He worked as a he was a mechanic, right? But he was a mechanic for an exotic motorcycle shop. Like, so the guy had money. Like, the guy had money, and you could tell as soon as I walked into his place. I was all like, whoa. I was like, these are some really nice couches. And we broke them. We broke those couches. I mean, I felt horrible, but the only way for us to get them out the door was we had to take off the legs, and the legs took like a specialty screw or something like that, and obviously we didn't have that specialty screw, so we had to break off the legs. That's the only way we were able to get those couches out. So we had to break these custom legs, and we just snapped them off. Like, I remember I had to even kick one off. And then the beds were like these beautiful framed beds, and they were all screwed together. We didn't have any screw guns. We didn't have anything. We're just there. We had black plastic bags, and that's it. Like, that's it. They gave us some crowbars, and that's all you're walking in there with. So these beautiful beds, like, I'm talking beautiful, like huge canopy beds. We had to break them. That's the only way we could take them out. And I'm just like, these things look like they are, like, those beds look like they were at least $5 to $6 grand a piece. Oh, it was just a nightmare. I felt horrible. So we don't know, because after he paid, we just drop everything. We drop whatever we do. We hand him the keys, and we just walk away. We just walk away because we change out the lock. So then we give him the keys to the new lock, and then we just walk away. We don't talk to him anymore. We don't say anything else. We walk away. And this guy was there to pick up. Like, it was a nightmare, man. That had to have been their worst day of their lives, dude. Like, that had to have been the worst day of their lives. And, like, the freezer was full of those, like, oh man, I couldn't even imagine that. But this is how, like, frivolous they were with their money. Like, they had Omaha steaks, like those Omaha steaks, filled, like, their freezer, like, they had a separate freezer with just Omaha signature steaks. And I'm just like, dude, you obviously, oh crap. I'm like, dude, you obviously have money. Like, what are you doing? Oof. Periodically damage you. Okay. Great. So they saw where I fell. But yeah, the guy had Omaha steaks filled. Like, I'm talking like 60 pounds of steak and custom cuts and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, what? The real estate, nothing has surprised me after dealing with that. Oh, it does. It does suck. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Even talking about it now just boggles my mind. And so I had a crew. So a lot of times we go to like the temp agencies, and we'll get like we'll get guys to come help us. So I had a couple of my friends helping us, but then at that time we had to bring on some people from the temp agency, and so you can't be on them all at once. So like the guy after we left was like, oh, I had like a thing filled with like, get this, he's like, I had a little jewelry box filled with like over 10 grand of jewelry, and it's missing. And I'm just like, so I'm getting worried, because I'm like, oh great, like somebody from the temp agency, like you know, probably stole something or whatever, right? And so they tag me on this email, and like I'm just worried. I'm like, oh great, now we're gonna get blamed for it, you know. It's like great, like this is all we need, right? And so the lady was she was from the association, okay? So the lady's like, don't respond, I'll take care of it, no problems. So the lady just says, you assume all responsibility, and anything that goes missing, anything that's damaged is on you, not us. Have a good day. If you want to talk to somebody, you can talk to our lawyer. And I'm just like, that is so savage. That is so, like I even felt even worse at that point. I was like, oh my god. Over $10,000 in jewelry. What's going on, everybody? If you're just joining us. But yeah, over $10,000 in jewelry. You know, I'm sure he probably made it up, but I'm sure he was missing a sufficient amount of stuff, because when we were throwing stuff on the curb, like all the neighbors were just like, oh, garage sale? Like, you know, I just, yeah, it was horrible. That was just a horrible situation. Oh, what the heck was that? That's the other thing. It's like, hey kids, let's have a family meeting. Like, what do you say to them? Mom, why is my canopy bed, my princess canopy bed, destroyed? Well, what had happened was, like, what do you say to them? Oh, Mom, why is my custom-made dollhouse just shattered? Oh, well, you know, what do you really say? Those evil men. Those evil men that showed up. The one guy with the big head. Oh, it was all him. They're probably like plotting revenge on me or something like that. Oh god. But I mean, yeah, it was one of the worst experiences. And I felt devastated. Like, I couldn't sleep for a while after that. Like, that just...
Jesus. These must be the scars.
Oh, yeah, it's,
Hospital.
Like as soon as the little girls got there, they're like, "Mommy!" Like one of the little girls was just crying, and I'm just like, uh. And like we all stopped working for a little bit. I'm just like, oh my god, my heart is broken right now. Like this is just bad. But yeah. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Here's the
Okay,
road
where
to
are we
the
going?
hospital.
Where are we going? I have to be almost halfway done with this game, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, it was not a good situation, but and then this whole COVID thing right now. So I do a lot of
Get past that checkpoint gate.
apartments. A lot of apartments actually, and so this COVID thing has just been. Let's just say that this helps me de-stress. Definitely helps me de-stress. I mean, you have people on both sides of the spectrum that are just they take this whole thing as serious as a heartbeat, man. They're like, nope, don't come around me, don't talk to me, don't this, don't that. If I don't, if I don't know you, don't even come close to me. And then you have those other people that are like, oh, it's not real, it's a conspiracy, and it's just like, oh. So it's really hard. Like you have to be able to like talk to both sides of the spectrum, and it's like, oh my goodness, you guys don't make it easy. So I have to tell them, you know what, why don't you go play some Last of Us, and you can really see what a pandemic really looks like, okay? Yeah. No. I closed down my office, so everybody has to call me or email me or text me. Like, I don't meet anybody in person. Just because, there's some people that are, they like to argue. And it's like, you know what, right now there's no point to argue. I mean, there's no reason for it. We're all trying to figure all this stuff out. Like, it's just, but that's just what it is. People love to talk about it. Ooh, look at me. I'm like turning into a Last of Us expert. When I was first playing this, I was getting moited in the first 10 minutes over and over. No, man, it's true. One does not realize how much you have until it's getting put into black plastic bags and getting thrown out from second-story windows. Because that's what we did. What should we do with all these cups? Toss them. And you know what? You know what one of the most messed up things were? They had. Do you remember those big glass cylinders from IKEA? Like they're like these big glass cylinders that like you could like probably put like 20 bags of rice into, like those big 5-pound bags of rice, and you can probably like fill this thing. Well, these guys had one of these cylinder things filled with change, like filled with change, like it was filled with change to the top, and they had like dollar bills and everything like that in there, but they had, it was, and let me put it this way, it had no pennies. They had another little jar of just the pennies. So this thing was just all dimes, nickels, and quarters. No pennies. And I'm like, there's the money right there. Like, really? You couldn't, and so I jokingly, I told the lady, I was like, can't you just take this as a payment? She's like, nope, it's gotta be a cashier's check. And I was like, wow. Well, it wasn't even rent, so they were living in a townhouse. This was a townhouse, so it was their association fee that they hadn't paid. So the guy was getting angry because he was all like, I pay my mortgage. It's like, yeah, dude, but you gotta pay your association fee. You're not paying your association fee. And I'm like, why are we discussing? Like, you went to court for this. Like, what are you talking about? You went to court. Like, the judge was the one that decided this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. And his wife is just there like, I'm gonna kill you. He's like, baby, please. No, I mean, you know, he was definitely trying to play the victim. You could definitely tell. So he probably found a way to kind of put the blame on us. Oh crap. We're just hanging people, man. Should I save this guy?
It came from that way.
Oh, I thought I was gonna save him. Oh, I can't shoot the... I'm gonna die just to see if I can save the guy. Hang on. I'm gonna let him kill me. I just want to see if I can save him. If there's a way for me to save that guy that they're hanging. Maybe I can shoot the rope. Do some good, bad, and the ugly type of
No.
No.
Get the wolf.
No, I can't. Oh gosh, guys, just give me a chance. Alright, I'm gonna set up some mines. Now that I know I can't save that guy. Whoa! Getting a little brutal there, man. Chill. Alright. I'm a big fan of Mario. And Donkey Kong. Alright, we're about to do this. You like Toad? Toad doesn't do anything but cry.
What? We're under attack! Look out!
Ooh, setting up the traps.
Start out.
Yeah. It is a safe place. You're right. I thought you were just joking though, Toad. You're a Toadstool fan. Okay, fine. That's fine. What the heck? Dude. Almost had her. Oh. Get out of it. Yeah. Don't you ever touch me like that. Soy una señorita. Ooh, I got like a little sickle. Some Children of the Corn type thing. Ooh, doing some Children of the Corn. I God, they just like hanging people. What the freak, dude? Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. That's for killing that guy. Oh, he's got a bat with nails through it. Oh, that's yeah. I don't know what he's doing in that thing. It's so pixelated, but yeah, you're right. It looks like he's flicking them off. He's like, "Oh, you saved the princess. Right here, buddy. Right here." And then I just like how Mario punches on the SNES on the Super Nintendo. I like how Mario punches Yoshi to get him to open his tongue. Like if you notice, he like goes like this, like, pop, and he punches him. He punches him in the back of the head. Mario just punches Yoshi in the back of the head to get him to do what he wants him to do. Just abuse. Just abusing the crap. Okay, they're just hanging everybody. That's not right. I'm gonna put an end to this. I like how this one girl is like destroying their whole way of life. Like she's already killed like over 60 people already. Oh, like when did they finally just say, you know what? Just forget it. Let her go. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that. They were talking about how like Mario tries to like give Luigi his comeuppance, like, oh, you think you won, huh? And yeah, he smashes his foot. And I'm just like, really, dude? Like, give the man a chance. Like, he's just, you know, he doesn't get the girl, you know, because they finally make another princess for Luigi because they felt bad for him. Because Mario always gets the girl. And it's like, wow, he beats you in tennis and you're going to be pissed off? Like, man, it's pretty crappy. Oh!
Come here!
Listen, dude. You're going to be number 73, right? Oh. But, you know, Luigi gets his revenge in this last Mario. Was it this last Mario Kart? Mario Kart 8 or something like that? Where every time he uses like a red shell or something like that, he like he gives him that like really like he just mean mugs on him. He's like, yeah, I just got you, fool. I got you. Hi. He was just looking at me like, hey, don't shoot me. I want to be. Okay. Settle. Jeez. Yes, the Luigi death stare. Like, he just gives like the meanest look. And it's just like, dang, Luigi. We didn't know it was like that. But it's just been all those years of just... Oh! It's all those years of Mario, you know, treating his brother like crap. It's like, it's your own brother, dude. How you gonna... Oh, look at that. You see that glitch? Your own brother, and you're gonna treat him like trash. And then they had to give him like a new enemy because people were like starting to ask questions like, why is Mario so mean to his brother? And they're like, oh wait guys, here's Wario and Waluigi. He's mean to them now, not Luigi anymore. And he's not smacking the back of Yoshi's head anymore. We promise. Even though they keep the saddle on Yoshi just to remind him where he came from. It's like, don't you forget where you came from, Yoshi. Don't you forget. It's like, dang. Let the Yoshis live. Where am I trying to go? I'm excited about Paper Mario coming out, though. I'm going to be promoting the crap out of that. Where are you? Oh, get down, get down, get down. I hear him. I hear him.
Eli, have I said something? Seems we weren't as thorough as we thought.
Nobody here. Don't look over here.
Somewhere. Let's set them free.
Oh my goodness. Crap. He saw me. I'm gonna sneak over here.
You went behind those cars!
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh man, they're all there. There's no way they know where I'm at. Like, I've...
Keep looking, fuckers.
Where they at? Where they at? I keep forgetting about my spidey sense. Where you at? Ooh. It's like, yeah, let's go in here and look at her with these bow and arrows. Get up, get up.
She went into the ground!
There's nowhere you see me. There's nowhere you see me. Where the red fern grows, mother chucker. Yeah, you guys remember reading that in high school? Where the red fern grows. Got him. That's the best, Oh, damn, there's more? How many of these people are there? They had me. They should have had... Oh my god, he's mad. He's mad.
She's got me.
Little buddy. Oh, gotcha. I got you. And that's how you do it. While using where the red fern grows reference.
Oh, these people are fucking nuts.
You know, you got like...
Tommy, hope you're doing
You
better
got like
than I
those
am.
action heroes that you know, they'll make their like witty comments. I'll be back. Not me. Where the red fern grows. That's my witty comment. Where the red fern grows. Starbucks. Rust on coffee. Do-do-do-do-do. Ooh. Okay, I definitely have to be halfway done by now. I mean, at this point, I probably... Games like this, I just... The one thing that I don't understand is just the amount of enemies that you have to fight. From like a faction. So like I'm fighting the WLF. And it's just like, really? Like, how many people are in the WLF? There just can't be an endless supply. Somewhere it's gonna have to end. Okay. Oh, we got some Celine Dion. Oh no, that's Ciel. Ciel. Merci. Merci. What the? Okay, Brutus. Goodness, it's got a bigger head than I do. Run!
Fucker!
Oh my god. Oh, how did he end up right behind me?
Don't let her escape!
Let me escape. Let me escape. Oh, there's no way.
It's her!
Jeez. Oh my god, run. Get the heck out of here. There's no way. There's no way. Run! Run! Oh my, he's still behind me. That guy can run fast for such a big guy. Jeez. Oh. Okay, so we know that big guy can run. I mean, yeesh.
She's running!
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Maybe if I take out his leg. Oh, come on. I don't care how big you are. Nobody can take just a shot to the leg. Okay, okay, this guy took 3. Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Gotcha, you motherfucker!
Oh, boy. Oh, whoa, whoa, guys. Chill. Okay, there's his little buddy. There's his little buddy.
You won't escape!
How do you know?
Where'd you go?
Famous last words. You won't escape. Here I am. So yeah, about that. I won't escape, huh?
Jesus Christ.
Famous last words. They were back here trying on makeup and stuff on each other. What's that? Oh God, they're gonna tell our secret! Kill her! She's gonna tell everybody we were trying on makeup. They were talking girl talk and stuff. They were playing, what's that 90s game? Mall Madness? They were playing Mall Madness back here. They're like, get her before she tells our secret, hurry! And I bet you like that big tall guy was their like best warrior. Like remember from the movie Troy, where Brad Pitt fights that really big tall guy, and like that whole army's like yeah, and they're like oh ho ho, and the guy starts laughing because he sees Brad Pitt, and then Brad Pitt kills him in like 2 seconds. I feel like that's who this guy was to them. They were like, humunculus, humunculus. He's got a big head, but he's humunculus. That movie was awesome. I definitely like that movie. If that movie was cast now, Who do you think would play Helen of Troy, and who do you think would have played Brad Pitt's role of Achilles? I mean, I kind of wish that they were they were a little more correct on their portrayal of Achilles. Because Patroclus was not Achilles' cousin. Patroclus. Like, no, Patroclus was Achilles' lover. Like, that was his lover. That's why he was so angry. And I'm just like, why change it? Why, like, I didn't understand that, but whatever. But I think Margot Robbie would play Helen of Troy. Margot Robbie's pretty cute. She's the one from she's the one that plays Harley Quinn, right? Am I thinking of the right person? Margot Robbie. I might be wrong. Ooh. I love this. Hold the circle button to dive. Dive, dive! What am I looking for under here? Is there a secret bunker? There's a secret bunker. Maybe not. I think I'm going to do a little more promotion on this Neo 2. Maybe I can, on Friday I'll announce a better way of getting in on the win. Maybe I'll just have them say something on the Friday video and just do it that way, because at the moment right now we've only got La Matadora and we only have Kermit the Frog. I had a couple people that sparked interest on it, so I just want to make sure that everybody gets a chance. But I think it might be because I'm not playing Neo. They probably are like, okay, when's he playing Neo? So I might have to stop this and just jump on Neo and see what happens. But then again, probably not. This game is starting to get really good. I'm really enjoying it. I just like all the little details of this game. It's really just nice and...
Did you find her yet?
How many of these people are there? Come on now. Where do I go? Woohoo! Oh, nice. Going under. That's just cool. It's very cool. Stealth kill.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Easy.
Do you know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
They're clearing out the
She's
other
got a
floors.
PSP.
She's somewhere in there.
Stop.
I mean, let's see what she's playing. Let's see. She's playing. Ooh. Ding! Oh my god, like that happened. It's a lot of blood. Oh look, they didn't have the details of the blood though. Look at that. I should be stepping in the blood and I should have like tracks. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to write them. And be like, hey guys, a little more realistic next time, please. Don't skimp on the blood trails. We found a problem. Dear Naughty Dog. It's like a whole civilization. It's like,
Upstairs.
what the heck? Like, taking over the New World Order over here.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure.
Got a trespasser!
With your friend, lady. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna stay quiet. Oh crap, there's two of them. Hide. Like, I know this game's all about stealth, but no. No grasses.
She ran in the grass!
Yeah, she did. Oh, buddy. Wrong place at the wrong time. Sorry, little guy.
I saw her. I see what's up.
I got your back.
I'm just gonna stay in this grass the whole time. Oh, I didn't even see a dog. Little doggies. Go, move. Oh my god. Come and investigate the area. Promise I won't.
Check the whole courtyard. Hunt her down.
Ooh. Look at him. Dude, these guys, like, I would have just burnt the grass. Like, if somebody was ever in, like, a grass pit, I'd just be like, Molotov cocktail. Just burn the grass. Like, these guys are just walking in like, oh, she's in the grass, dude. Do you need backup? No, I'll go by myself. No worries. Just wait until games get to become like so realistic where like the AI will like outsmart you every single time. That's gonna be crazy. My generation will be like, oh, stupid computer. Oh man. But like, yeah, the AI would be just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, I'm sure they have the capabilities to do it now, but you know, they know that we would cry and whine Like, at least I would. Like, what the heck? Just give me a chance. It's like, no chances.
Alright.
You had me. Let's see, is there anybody else? Oh yeah, there's a guy up there. I'm coming for you, little buddy.
We got him! Right over here!
Hey! That's not nice. And that's the end of another outpost. That's crazy. They're like, Outpost Bravo, where are you? Oh crap. Here comes some more of them. Let me heal up. Lake Hill Hospital. Come on, how did those people in there did not, like, they didn't hear what was going on out here? They're like over there talking about their day and stuff. They're like, so, how was your day? Shots fired, shots fired. Don't worry, let them take care of it. It'll be okay. So tell me, how are your kids? They're doing good, they're doing good. That's so great. Shouldn't we go out there and check on them? No, no. They know what they're doing. I mean, I wish there was a, like, way that you could just subdue these guys and, like, not kill them.
Motherfucker.
Watch they be, like, really cool people. Please, don't shoot. I wanna be your friend. I know I killed, like, 100 of your friends, but that's not what I'm trying to do to you. Dang. La Matadora, how far have you gotten in this game? Have you been playing, or have you not started?
Push in!
No, don't rush in. Where's that coming from? Oh my god. Dang, ambush. Run. Let's see what I have here. I really want to know how far La Matadora got. See if she's even started. Oh, gotcha. Dang, I just took out a whole outpost by myself. Okay, so you're gonna do it in order. So you're playing the first one first. Okay. You've not played these, right? Because the first couple, or the first one, when it comes to you know, the combat and everything like that, it's the exact same as this. I mean, it's pretty much spot on exactly. They didn't really change much as far as combat goes. So so yeah, so combat and everything like that is pretty much the same. So once you transition from the first one to the second one, it's gonna feel really smooth. It's not gonna be like me where I'm playing like 4 or 5 games at a time, and then I'm like, you know, I'm shooting instead of ducking or jumping instead of being silent. Okay, I was surprised. Come on, I just took out that whole... This whole place has been taken out. Nice. That was a good one. Yeah, I just, Oh, you know what you just reminded me? I just downloaded that free game that come out that it's like you're playing a movie and it's supposed to be like a thriller. Have you seen that? It's called Erica. Did you see that for the free games? It's this game called Erica, and you play, and it's like a movie. Yeah. It's like a movie, and what you do is, like, it'll get to a scenario, and then you have to choose what that person does. Does that make sense? So, like, you know how Netflix came out with those shows where, like, you can pick where the show goes. It's kind of like that, but like in game mode. Which I think is pretty cool. It's not scary, it's more of a thriller. It's definitely more of a thriller. Because I still have to do Outlast as well. I've yet to you know, I started doing the, yeah, like like when Goosebumps, well, oh crap, I'm showing my age. When Goosebumps had those where you chose your own ending and all that, like, I really like those. And then, like, you would have to hold like 6 fingers to, like, hold on to, like, where you were at, so that way you don't miss your spot, so you can go back. Those were the days. Those were the days, and I'd have to go back constantly because I'd always choose the wrong answer. I'd be like, dang it, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have gone into the cellar. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay, this looks like just a trash room, man. Oh, I did that by accident. Look, see, they're just listening to music, living normal lives, and I'm just over here just murdering them.
Stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this, I'm gonna say what I think happened.
Knock yourself out. I've got work to do.
Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Nora, you better get back here, girl. You know what? Let me, I'm gonna probably put an end to this one right now. I'm just gonna jump onto that Erica one really quick just to see how that is, because, so that you can see if it's gonna be even worth downloading. Because it It did take quite some time to download, to be honest with you. Hang on, I just want to see if I can go, Dang, I can't go back. I was about to go in that room and just throw a couple Molotovs in there.
Don't scream. Put that shit down.
Let's see what this is about first.
You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
What do you want?
Abby was here earlier. Where'd she go?
I don't know. You shoot me. The sound will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead. Tell me where she went and I'll think about letting you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Where's Abby?
You still hear his screams?
What?
I hear them every night. Yeah. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserved.
Fucking
Ah! Trespasser! Somebody, please!
Ooh. I want to destroy that girl.
Nora!
Oh.
Can't escape this! Damn it! Shoot her! Stop!
Ooh, where did she go?
Got you!
It's a battle, it's a battle! I sliced it, I sliced it. Now it's getting good.
Come on!
Oh, crap.
Throw down your weapon!
No, wait.
Back up!
Put your gun down!
You can walk away from this, okay? I can...
Shut the fuck up!
Gun down! Hands up!
Get back!
You have nowhere to go.
Oh, she's gonna die. Damn. It's getting good.
What's the power doing on?
Doesn't matter. Find the trespasser.
Monitor! Behind the desk! Mila! Push forward!
they can deal with all that. Ooh, it's getting good now. It's getting real good. Oh, that's gross. Where you going, little buddy? I just want to find this one girl and just once I do that, then I can hear somebody wheezing. Where are ya? I can hear her. I can hear you coughing. I can hear you coughing, little buddies.
Hi, Nora.
Yeah, they both come out the same exact day, so I'm trying to hurry up and get my capture card so I can do some playing of Paper Mario, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna just do some playing of Ghost of Tsushima. Damn.
Where's Abby?
Where's she at, boo? Where's she at?
Your breathing spores.
Yeah. No. Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, Paper Mario for Switch.
You Firefly?
There are no fireflies anymore.
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Well, I'm doing a giveaway on it, so you never know. You never know.
Think about what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
Last chance.
I'm not giving up, my friend.
That's a good question. So I have to have... I think you have to have like 4,000 hours. I think I got... See what happens if I don't press it. Nope, I have to press it. Oh my God, that's so sinister. Look at her eyes. Holy crap. That's crazy. Saw the details on that? That was nuts. That was nuts. But that was probably that was really well done though.
It's me.
It's me. Careful, I have a whole bunch of guts on me right now.
Are you okay? She's hiding out in this aquarium. Okay. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. Dude. Holy crap. Just, dude, you could feel the emotion though in that, in those swings. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off here soon too. I just wanted to get to this point. But good night. Thanks for being on.
I made her talk. It's okay.
Damn.
I don't want to lose you.
All right. I think that's a good point to stop this. We'll come back to this 2 years earlier at the St. Mary's Hospital in pediatrics. Thanks for everybody being on. Keep watching the videos, and I appreciate all the support. I'm pretty sure. I mean, this game in Ghost of Tsushima is a pretty cool final farewell to the PlayStation 4, man. Like, Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be an awesome farewell. Like, that's an awesome,
Come on.
that's an awesome way to end
There's gotta be something.
the console, pretty much. But I think these two games in succession were really well planned out. Dude, Sony made so much money off of this game. Like, their top selling game, like, so it, you know, it was a nice way for everybody to get a payday at Sony for sure. Cause you know they're over there drinking champagne, eating some caviar. Like, they made a buttload of money off of this game. So, so yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, you know, but GTA, but you gotta remember, GTA 5 has paid a crap load of money for their, for the, GTA 5 servers. So, they just upped their servers because they, you know, they got a lot of new players. So I kind of figured that GTA 5 wasn't going to be like, oh, we just spent millions of dollars on servers. We're, you know, we're gonna let the game die. Like, no. No. Like, they spent a lot of money on servers. They're gonna get their money's worth. They're gonna push that game till it just dies. They're not going to, they're not gonna end it. They paid too much. They paid too much money. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure they'll sell like a remastered version or something like that. But yeah, GTA definitely needs a new game for sure. That too. That too. That too. Like, damn. Forgot about that. Yeah. But alright, man. Well, I'm gonna be on tomorrow again, and I'll be making my video on Friday. Dude, GTA 5 is like six years old now? Yeah, 6 years old. Holy crap, 6 years old. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. But, maybe 5. No, maybe 5. About to be 6. Whatever. It's just old. It's just when it comes to games, yeah, it's pretty much lived its life. But people are still playing, man. People are still going crazy on that game. They're dropping so many DLCs on that, and then when they opened it up for people to create their own thing, that game even just grew even more. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. I'm pretty excited to see what comes out of the GTA series.
What happened here?
So, but I gotta let this cinematic play now. See what's.
If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone.
Don't lie to her, Joe.
You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Just say it. Joel.
Just say it, Joe.
Making a vaccine. Would have killed you.
Damn.
So why stop him?
It just got real.
Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
Damn. She got beat the crap up. Yeah. I swear I'll end it right here. Whew. That was intense. Alright, man. You take it easy. We will talk here soon. Thanks for being on. Peace out.